All right, now we're going to do Chicago. So this is the jersey they wore from 1956. This thing's huge, by the way. From 1956 to 1959. Unique thing about this jersey is they added numbers to the sleeves in 1957. That was obviously soon that'd be mandated for every team, but Chicago decided to do it in 1957. Things I like about this jersey, I love the old school logo. It just maybe because it's different. I'm so used to seeing the modern one that I've seen my entire life. Just a little bit of a different look. I don't know, but I think this is an awesome logo. Um, Other thing I like about this is how it's got the secondary logo down on the elbows instead of up on the shoulders. That's definitely different. Or is it? Anyways. Um, I guess it's all right, right? Okay, let me continue. Things I don't like about this jersey. Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with Bobby Hull. The problem I have with this particular jersey is that his name's on the back. Because in the 50s, they didn't have the players' names on the back. It was just the number. Minor thing. I guess some people wouldn't know that Bobby Hull was a Blackhawk and wore number 9, but here we are. Another thing I don't like about this jersey is this stupid collar thing. Again, this isn't a Reebok, it's a CCM. So why does it have the stupid thing in here? They didn't have these in the 50s. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and try to find my other Chicago jerseys and continue on. All right, next we got their home jersey in the Reebok style. Um, they wore this from '07 to 17, so the entire run of Reebok, this was their home jersey. Things I like about this jersey is it didn't have the piping that came out on all the jerseys when Reebok took over. They kept the original look. I mean, obviously, they messed with the collar a little bit, but and the cut. The cut's a little different. I hate Reeboks, by the way. Just so you know, the Authentics are all right, but these Premiers, they're just, I don't know. I think Adidas is somewhere in the middle. You got the CCMs, the Cohos, the Nikes, the Pro Players, the starters. All those are up at the zenith. Then you got Adidas, and then Reebok is the trash. But just say I'm glad we're out of that era. Um, Anyways, another thing I like about this logo, even though I just got done pumping the tires on the old school logo, this is still a masterpiece. I mean, most people agree this is the best logo in the NHL. I don't think so, but it's definitely up there for me. And the other thing I like about this jersey is traditional. It's very similar to that 50s jersey I was just wearing. They've kept that look for, 70 years now? Something like that? It's just, I mean, that's an original six thing. uh, I know the Bruins play around a little bit. All the teams really have changed their jerseys quite a bit, but there seemed to be a point somewhere around the 70s where all the original six teams are. It's probably the 67 expansion. They're all the original six teams are like, we got to keep this look forever. Which, I mean, yeah, it's a traditionalist. That like it's cool, but to nerds like me, we want to see different stuff. Um, the thing I don't like about this jersey is these tail stripes. And I know the Blackhawks have done that forever, and I've always hated it. Like, why all the white? Why not have the black stripes with the white in between, and then this big giant bottom white stripe just be red? I don't know. Small complaint. I know Blackhawks fans love these jerseys, so I'm not going to argue with them. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, Patrick Kane because America. Then we're going to come to this absolute beauty. This was the alternate they wore. They only wore it for one season from '08 to '09. And that was when the Reeboks had their first year of alternates. And the Blackhawks were wearing this in what I call the Zenith era with the CCMs, the Cohos, etc., etc. They had that for a few years, and then Reebok took over, so they went ahead and rolled that over, but for only one season. And it was probably because of the Winter Classic game they started changing their alternates more and more. But what was I going with? A unique thing about this jersey is in 2014 they played a Stadium Series game, and they had a jersey that was almost identical to this. The striping was more angular. Just you know how Stadium Series jerseys are; they're just weird in general. But basically, it was this. Things I like about this jersey: the black. I said it in my last video with the Hurricanes that black and red just go so well together. But it makes more sense with the Blackhawks because they're the Black Hawks. They're not the Red Hawks. They're the Blackhawks. So they should be black jerseys. The original jerseys were white and black, and then they switched from black to white. And then slowly red creeped its way in there, which I'm not complaining. But they should always have a black jersey. Another thing I like about this jersey, my camera sucks, so it's really hard to tell, but you'd think the logo would blend into the rest of the jersey, and I know on my crappy camera it is, but in person it's a nice perfect outline, and it doesn't look horrible. They're probably the only team that can get away with that too. But another thing I like about this jersey, they got rid of the stupid tail stripes. They did what made sense, and it matches the sleeves. Remarkable. The things I don't like about this jersey, they didn't wear it long enough. Only one season. I mean, okay, when you're in a Reebok, I know they wore it for a while, but they need to bring this back. This is probably their best modern jersey. I take that back, but this is definitely one of their best ones. Um, a suggestion I would have is maybe a red outline around the logo. I know I was just talking about how much I love the bleed, but they did it around the numbers. They got it up around the collar, so just a little more red in here to balance everything out. Minor complaint. And I guess really that's it. I only have 3 Chicago jerseys. Sue me. Next, I'm going to try to do Colorado. I'm going to try to get that done tonight. The problem is I have a bunch of Avs jerseys because I live in Colorado, so they're easy to find. And the Avs are my second favorite team, probably because I live here. But because of that, I've got a lot of Avalanche jerseys. It's going to take me a while to make my list, get them all organized, and do that up. But it's Friday, and I don't have a live, so you'll probably get that tonight. So be patient. By the way, I got my caffeine. We're good to go.